Today we will discuss about the world history. World history mainly we cover the world history from 18th to 20th century. But what is the region before the 18th century? We should also know about that. So for studying world history, we should know about what happened in uh, before 18th century. So firstly, we should understand some important terms like which are in uh, progress or which are in the process of 14th to 18th century in Europe, in America. That mainly we cover the history of Europe and America only. So before reaching at the main core of the world history from 18th to 20th century, we should know about the before 18th century, like from 14th to 18th century, what's happening in the Europe and in America. So we start from word or word term feudalism. Feudalism. What is feudalism? Today we discuss about what is feudalism, when it came in the picture, and why it came in the picture, and when it started to decline and why it started to decline. Mainly we cover its all in aspect of the feudalism. And what is feudalism? Firstly, we should write the spelling of feudalism. F E feudalism. तो feudalism क्या है? Feudalism a type of ruling process. It is a type of a ruling process in which a landowner suppressed lower class people to work on their field, and suppressed to do their personal work also, and they used them as a army. And the main king of the kingdom or the state are mainly affected by these landowners, and these landowners uh, collectively disturb the kingdom of king. That's why king also started to fear about the feudal peoples, like they also wanted to uh, remove them from the uh, land owning criteria. So feudalism is mainly the land owning process of man who suppressed the lower class people to do work in their land, to do personal work, to do their as a army person. So uh, mainly feudalism is categorized in this category. So when feudalism come in picture, mainly when we study about the world history, then then we when we cover the Roman Empire after the declining, and when the Roman Empire is declining, the feudal system is started. Like the Roman Empire is the largest empire in the Europe, we all know. And in the Roman Empire, there is no any that type of land owning personality that affect the kingdom of king. But when the Roman Empire declined, some of the people started to capture the land and declare themselves as a land owner, and came as a feudal person of that area. But before the Roman Empire, there is no any kind of this type of criteria. So feudalism came in the picture after the declining of Roman Empire in the Europe. Mainly we covered the Europe and America. And in Europe we studied that feudalism came after the Roman Empire declined. And why feudalism come in Europe? Mainly when the Roman Empire declined, then there is no any such big type of kingdom and king who collectively collect all the Europe and succeed to rule over the all over the Europe. So the land owning criteria started and they then the uh, merchant categories and businessman categories started to capture the more and more land and started to uh, suppressed many of the people to work on their land and in their company. So that after the declining of Roman Empire it started. And when and why cover and how uh, how feudalism declined. Firstly, after the so many invention like discover of seaway for India and discover for the seaway of Africa and America, the lower category people also started to trade with the other countries and other continent per person, and the business category also started to get more and more money and which helped them to support their king to depress the feudal person. So the businessman category started to support, and how businessmen started to support by invention of so many seaway for the other country. They get more and more trade money, and for that money they started to support king by financially and by socially mentally also. So first reason is that the increase of the business category people. Second, the invention of bomb. The invention of bomb made the king powerful to uh, fight against the feudal persons collectively. Before that, feudal person collectively depressed the king of their kingdom. But after the invention, the king started to get more and more bomb and more powerful to get win against the feudal persons. Second reason is that invention of bomb. First reason is the increase of the business category people. And third reason was the uh, enlightenment of the so many types of thinkers, means the poet, writer, and the so many type of thinkers started to write their thoughts, and which make their uh, people which make their people enlightened to fight against the feudal persons. Third reason is that increase of the poet, writer, and their creations, which make the people to fight against the feudal and feudalism.